Moving on now to some other news. Trouble continues. New trouble has cropped up for former UP Chief Minister Mayawati and several of her ministers and bureaucrats. The state Lokayukta has concluded a probe into the memorials built during her regime, saying that 1,400 crore rupees have been siphoned off by ministers, officers and middlemen. The Lokayukta report recommends a direct FIR to be filed against two former BSP ministers, PWD Minister Naseemuddin Siddiqui and Mining Minister Babu Singh Kushwaha, adding that the 30% of the 1,400 crore rupees siphoned off should be recovered from them. The Lokayukta report recommends a probe against 199 people, saying that clear evidence of commission has been found.
जो मिर्जापुर सैंडस्टोन स्मारक और उद्यानों में लगाया गया, उसमें जितना बजट खर्च हुआ उसका 34% भ्रष्टाचार में चला गया और वो 34% जो है वो 14 अरब 10 करोड़ 50 लाख 63,200 रुपए है। जो आरोपी हैं वो नसीमुद्दीन सिद्दीकी और बाबू सिंह कुशवाहा।
Anant Zanani joins us now for more on this story. Anant, with the Lokayukta, after a year of probe coming up with these conclusions, what does it mean as far as the investigations into the memorial scam is concerned, as well as, of course, for Mayawati herself?
Well, as far as investigations are concerned into this case, Kajori, the investigations are yet to start. This was a probe which was handed over to the Lokayukta. The Lokayukta as a body in Uttar Pradesh does not enjoy powers to prosecute any of these people that the Lokayukta has named in his particular report, being the two former ministers, Naseemuddin Siddiqui and Babu Singh Kushwaha, and also these 199 people who have been found in a sense, indicted for acts of commission. So essentially, that is an aspect that the Akhilesh Yadav government will have to perhaps show a little gumption about and actually go ahead and proceed with FIRs against all these people who the Lokayukta has found guilty to a certain extent of siphoning off money to the tune of 1,400 crore rupees. Also, politically, it could be damaging for Mayawati, but in a sense, now the people in Uttar Pradesh are perhaps a little more worried about the non-deliverance by the Akhilesh Yadav government rather than the previous government's scams. So essentially, how this will play out politically, perhaps to assess that right now is a bit premature. But yes, most definitely, this has been Mayawati's Achilles' heels in Uttar Pradesh, and she's yet to overcome the stigma that is attached to this kind of heavy spending that took place on these memorials, which are Mayawati's pet projects. The Economic Offences Wing has also been asked to look into this, but that again is a recommendation which is not binding on the Economic Offences Wing of the Uttar Pradesh Police. So clearly all eyes now on Akhilesh Yadav as to what he does with these recommendations that have been made by the Lokayukta of Uttar Pradesh, Justice N.K. Malhotra.
Thank you for joining us with those details. Anant Zanani there, bringing us the latest on what the implications of the Lokayukta report on the memorial scam means. 1,400 crores of public money has been siphoned, is what that report says. Now, what will UP Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav do next? That, as Anant was saying, is the big question.